Hi, I'm Rich Slayton, and this is your Clash Royale Esports news update for the first week of February. Our top story today, Team Queso announcing what looks to be the majority of their professional lineup for Clash Royale in 2020. Starting off, let's look at the players who will be definitely returning for this new season. Coochie Coo and Benny Who, the longtime friends who've been with Team Queso for a while, coming back now for their fourth season each, with the cheesy ones representing Spain one more time. Lots of experience for these two for Team Queso. Also returning, the young superstar Ruben, who made his name in SLO, and of course with some great ladder finishes, will be coming back to Team Queso one more time. But two players will not be returning for the 2020 season. First off, Dark Angel will be departing after a rough rookie season. Dark went 8-2 in 2v2 in the fall split, but finished 2019 at 38% in head-to-head play overall. Azelis will also not be returning to don the blue and yellow. A lifetime win rate of 66% with Team Queso and an astounding 81% in 2v2. He reinvented himself here at Team Queso. Rumors are that he's already found a team, more on that later. But the big news out of Team Queso, a major signing. Returning from CRL Asia, the golden-haired golden boy from Barcelona comes home to Spain. I am JP, thrilled viewers in CRL EU with his high-risk, high-reward playstyle, including King of the Hill sweeps over Team Liquid and G2. Now he returns, joining Team Queso with his big play mentality and bringing 109,000 YouTube subscribers to one of the best content creation orgs in Clash Royale League. More official news, but not signing, only departures. Tribe Gaming made two big announcements this week. Carter, who was picked up to round out their 2v2 game after Jay Monty retired, will not be appearing with Tribe again in the 2020 season. No word yet on where Carter will end up. And another massive retirement, B-Rad will no longer be competing in Clash Royale League, but he will be staying with Tribe Gaming on as a content creator. One of the best minor players in the game, will continue making great content for Tribe Gaming. On to our free agent rumors for the week. We already said last week that Chivas may be joining CRL. Rumor has it that they have also potentially signed Adrian Piedra, formerly of Complexity, one of the best-known Mexican players in all of the world. If that's the case, now Chivas will have both Adrian Piedra and Pompeo, potentially, two of the biggest Mexican names coming together for a massive esports organization. In other potential big news, Dignitas looks to have an entirely different roster this season. Under the direction of former Cream coach Eric Hoffman, we already know that Flash will probably be returning, but rumors now that Surge TS, formerly of Pain Gaming and sort of Team Liquid, will be added to that Dig roster for the 2020 season. And possibly the biggest free agent news of this week, TNT of OGN Entis announcing that he will not be returning to CRL Asia, but said goodbye to CRL Asia, not CRL overall. Speculation has it that he is not only coming to CRL West, but specifically going to Tribe to join Sean Kim, the new head coach, under what looks to be a massive team. We said last week that we believe Buffmac has signed with Tribe. Also now hearing that Azelis may have ended up at Tribe as well. So potentially looking at Buffmac, Azelis, and TNT all together at Tribe Gaming. That is a massive roster. Moving along to current esports competition news, Gamestry Cup 2 has ended its group stage. Let's take a look at the results courtesy of our friends at Royale API. First up, groups A, B, C, and D. Expo Master Carnage, Lich Pentakill, Donnie, Azelis Kitashian, Bob the Rock, and Jack all moving on directly. And of course, the players in gold all had to go to the tiebreaker. Moving on to groups F, G, H, and I, Pandora and Igor getting through, Exodial and Grimolka getting through as well, Surge TS and Pompeo, along with Michifu and Belican, who've been great in Orange Crown League, showing off their skills here as well. And the final four groups, J, K, L, and E, which had to be moved around for scheduling reasons, Wero and the God RF moving on, Bale and Darklight, Dandelion and Air Surfer, Luke Dubs and Ruben all immediately qualifying, and of course, in all these pages, the players in gold had to go into that second-ranked qualifying situation. Moving on to the bracket, which was drawn this weekend. Here we go, taking a look at all the matchups that will open up the action as we go to elimination play. Of course, there is going to be double elimination, as there often is in these big events. Some matchups to take a look at, very exciting ones here, of course. Ruben and the God RF will be going head-to-head early on. That one looks to be really exciting. Both players at top form right now. Igor and Expo Master on the other side of that same bracket. Another great one to keep your eyes on, but right above that, Pedro coming off of his big-time win of the Bren Chong Cup up against Bale, who has been absolutely nasty in the Orange Crown League. On the other side of that same bracket, some really exciting ones here, especially Wero and Wen. Wero might be moving into CRL this season. The Bridge Spam Master facing off against one of Payne's best. And you might see also on this side of the bracket lots of players who not only play in Orange Crown League, but also from CCS, from the Clash Contender Series, making their names, making their reputations, if they weren't already good enough, even bigger to make that case for CRL in 2020. And finally, here are the results from Week 4 of action in the Orange Crown League. Leading the show off today, UCAM Esports fell to outplayed 2-1, and the woes continued for Zero Zone, also falling 2-1 to the undefeated QLash. The Titans gave the first win of the season to S2V Esports, finally finding their way into that winner's circle. Cream took down Weigers 2-1, and the only sweep of the day, Arctic Gaming taking a 2-0 victory over Ramboot Club. What does that mean for our standings? Let's take a look. QLash still undefeated at 4-0, now in sole possession of that first place position with the loss by Titans today. Cream and Titans both sitting at 3-1. Weigers falling to 2-2. Ramboot as well down at 2-2. Outplayed, improving their record to 2-2, and that rounds out the middle at 4th, 5th, and 6th place. Zero Zone takes a big leap up to 7th with their victory today, and you have 4 teams all tied at 1-3 despite the victory. S2V still in final in that last place, in 10th place, due to their limited winning or inability to win a set up until today. That's it for this week's update. For more just like this, make sure to hit subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell for all your notifications so you don't miss a single piece of breaking information. I'm Rich Slayton. This has been your Clash Royale Esports News Update. I'll see you next time.